This is your News Source Evening Bulletin for today, Monday, the 15th day of December in the year 2025. I'm Gordon Mosley reporting, and here is what we're tracking tonight. Designed to strengthen leadership at the district and school levels and improve learning outcomes for children, the National Education Leadership Academy was launched today by the Ministry of Education, with support from the Global Partnership for Education, the Inter-American Development Bank, and the International Institute for Educational Planning. The flagship training program will see 100 district and school leaders being equipped with the skills and knowledge needed to drive meaningful and lasting change across Guyana's education system. Education Minister Sonia Parag said having achieved universal primary education, the government through the Ministry of Education is now laser-focused on increasing accessibility and strengthening education systems as it pursues universal secondary education in the country. The Education Minister also said the launch of the Leadership Academy will help to transform the delivery of education across Guyana.
Strong education systems are not sustained by policy alone. They are sustained by leaders who inspire teachers, who believe in the potential of every child, who confront inequity with courage, and who turn vision into action. Leadership is a bridge between our national aspirations and the daily reality of teaching and learning. It is that bridge that the National Education Leadership Academy is designed to strengthen.
Acknowledging that disparities persist in the education sector between regions, genders, and learners, particularly those with special education needs and disabilities, Minister Parag said too many children in the hinterland and riverine communities face barriers that limit opportunities.
These challenges are not abstract. They are deeply human. And they demand leaders who are empathetic, ethical, data-informed, and relentlessly committed to equity. The NELA, National Education Leadership Academy, represents a powerful response to this call. It is an academy with a statement of confidence in our educators and administrators. It is an investment in those who stand at the heart of our education system. Those are school leaders, district leaders, and instructional leaders who translate policy into practice and ensure that reform reaches every classroom.
She said when the middle tier of education is strong, systems improve and teaching as well as learning improves. During the next 18 months, the first cohort of leaders will engage in blended learning, combining theory with practice and the national priorities with local solutions. Those to be trained include 16 heads of departments, 16 senior masters and mistresses, 25 education officers, 5 aspiring education officers, and 6 regional education officers. Chief Education Officer Saddam Hussein said the academy is being rolled out at a time when the leadership is missing at the level of some schools.
We have fantastic teachers in Guyana. I think what has happened is that the ministry's previous system of looking at certain things, looking at records rather than actual performance, have made our leaders into what we call, in common parlance, paper tigers. And so what you have happening is that leadership is sometimes missing from the school itself.
Citing an example, Mr. Hussein said with the support of the IDB, the Ministry of Education launched an initiative to supply children with potable water at school. But that initiative has received some pushback because the leadership of the schools is refusing to accept responsibility for the project. He said the academy would therefore be used to improve the attitudes and conduct of teachers and address other issues confronting schools, including bullying. The IDB country representative in Guyana, Lorena Salazar, said the IDB is pleased to support the Ministry of Education in the launch of the National Education Leadership Academy. And she said the academy represents a key pillar of the government's commitment to modernize and professionalize the educational leadership in every region. More news coming up in just a moment.
It all starts with one. Maybe it's one look, you know the one, or one touch, even one word. I can start with one step, or one promise, one thrill, one first time, one deep breath, one leap of faith, one day to remember, or one night to forget. One moment, so many stories that make up one crazy, average, everyday, fabulous life. We get one life, just one. Make your move. It all starts with one.
Your own home is so much more than just four walls, floors, and ceilings. It's a lifetime of great memories and stories. Come talk to us and start your journey home today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Every year somebody wins, but this year?
This year is my turn.
I'm going big. 48,000? Easy, that's 6 coupons.
Smart and fast. My win is just a scan away. Oh, and I take in that fridge too.
This is the winning one.
This year, the win is mine.
Shop $8,000 or more at any 6 Massey stores, and you'll get a chance to win our grand prize, the brand new 2025 Hyundai Creta, plus amazing consolation prizes. Massey stores. Our family serving your family.
I'm sorry, I couldn't take any more of your gaslighting. Just go. I got burned too many times. I went to Quartz and found myself a new flame.
Say goodbye to your old appliances and hello to new ones from Quartz, bringing Christmas home.
Make this Christmas happen for everyone this year with Republic Bank. Make this Christmas happen with Republic Bank this year.
Well, the Guyana Power and Light Company, GPL, wants both residential and commercial customers to notify the company of any increases in their electricity usage. In a statement on Sunday, GPL said customers should give the company reasonable notice of any increase in service requirements, including any increase in expected energy consumption. The power company said its request follows several complaints from customers about voltage fluctuations, damaged meters, and burnt appliances caused by transformer and low voltage problems that the company said is linked to unreported increases in electricity usage. GPL noted that lots of customers have been increasing their electricity usage by installing air conditioning sets and heavy-duty appliances, and also converting residential homes into multiple dwelling homes and apartments. Under the standard terms and conditions for electric services, customers are required to inform the power company of changes to their electricity usage and the addition of large appliances to the service. Just recently, the power company announced that it has commissioned more than 30 emergency response teams to be on the ready for any emergency situation that might occur during the holiday season. The Ministry of Public Works this afternoon said continuous monitoring of settlement observation points of the Demerara River Bridge has confirmed that there is no abnormal settlement in the bridge foundations. According to the ministry, all monitoring data indicate that the bridge structure remains safe, stable, and fully reliable for public use. It was noted, however, that a small section of the approach road to the bridge on the eastern side, there are some irregularities, which are limited to localized surface flatness, variations arising from the asphalt pavement construction process. The ministry said the condition affects only the pavement surface layer and does not compromise the structural integrity or load-bearing capacity of the bridge. Minister of Public Works Bishop Juan Edgel visited the area of concern today along with his engineers from the Ministry of Public Works, and he said the issue will be corrected.
Where I'm standing here, where you are seeing this defect in the asphaltic work, it is not even the bridge. This is the road to the bridge. So, to put everybody's mind at ease, number one, this is not the bridge. This is the road to the bridge. And this would appear that there have been some, what would we say here, Ron? Movement in the asphalt? Movement in the asphalt. And this is something that will have to be corrected. And like I want to say for emphasis, this is not the bridge.
The Public Works Ministry said differences in material properties between the sand fill and the concrete structure have resulted in varying settlement behavior, leading to a temporary elevation difference that manifests as pavement undulation. The contractor has been instructed to carry out remedial works shortly to restore a smooth and comfortable driving surface. The Public Works Ministry said it appreciates the vigilance and concern shown by members of the public and other stakeholders regarding the critical infrastructure.
Your own home is so much more than just four walls, floors, and ceilings. It's a lifetime of great memories and stories. Come talk to us and start your journey home today.
Republic Bank. We're the one for you.
Washi. Hi people. Washing made so easy since I found Washi. Washing me use wash me clothes and I can say Washi soap powder wash clothes so nice. Washi soap powder leave your clothes color bright. Washi soap powder leave me clothes smelling nice, of course. So give thanks to Washi soap powder for doing my laundry right. Keep my clothes color bright. Have me clothes smelling nice for sure. I could not ask for more. Comes in lemon and original. It is a washing machine in a pack. Washi soap powder wash clothes so nice. Washi soap powder leave your clothes color bright. Washi soap powder have my clothes smelling nice, of course.
Distributors located in the Starbrook Market. Your business is built on hard work, vision, and the drive to succeed. At GBTI, we understand what it takes to grow. That's why we offer Grow, a small business service designed to help your business expand, adapt, and reach its full potential. From new opportunities to new milestones, we're here to support you every step of the way. Grow from GBTI. Progress starts here.
Hi, my name is Stephen Jacobs, Minister within the Ministry of Culture, Youth and Sport. Health and fitness is the heart of a strong nation. And when we have strong Guyanese citizens, it helps with discipline and also productivity, and also a long-lasting life for you. So, for that reason, I'm endorsing the Energy Conference run on the 15th of February, 2026. See you there.
Make this Christmas happen for everyone this year with Republic Bank. Make this Christmas happen with Republic Bank this year.
Commander of Police Division 4A, Deputy Commissioner of Police Simon McBean, is heaping praise on his ranks for what he called a successful year of policing in the division, which covers the capital city of Georgetown. Speaking at his division's Christmas luncheon this afternoon, Commander McBean said the ranks under his command performed exceptionally well this year, although there were some challenges. He said with the economic boom in the country and the economic boom in and around the city, which has the potential to attract criminal activities, crime in the region has actually been reducing steadily.
Despite the economic boom, crimes in Region 4A has been steady. Year to date, we have recorded a 2.4 decrease in serious crimes compared to 2024. However, if we look at the broader picture over the last 5 years, the transformation is staggering. Since 2020, serious crimes in the division has fallen by more than 76%. We have moved from 836 recorded serious crimes at this time in 2020 to just 200 to date in 2025.
That success, Mr. McBean said, was in part due to strong leadership, technological integration, and community partnership. He said despite those successes, every criminal activity recorded in the region remains a cause for concern, as promised that his ranks will intensify their efforts to further reduce crime.
While the numbers are positive, we acknowledge that one serious crime still is one too many. Public perception often lags behind data, and the fear of crime remains a challenge for us. Moving forward, our primary goal is to ensure that the safety reflected in the statistics is a safety truly felt by every citizen in their daily lives.
The police commander also reported that his ranks were able to get almost 30 illegal firearms off the streets this year, as well as lead successful drug operations.
Despite these challenges in our strength, your productivity remains high. This year, you investigated over 16,500 reports, resulting in 3,501 criminal charges, and that our traffic department brought over 5,660 persons before the court for violations. We also successfully removed 28 illegal firearms and seized over 65 kilos of cannabis and 18 grams of cocaine.
However, Commander McBean noted that there has been a decrease in anti-crime patrols due to resource constraints, and this year, he said, would be fully rectified in the first quarter of the new year. The main parliamentary opposition party, We Invest in Nationhood, continues to demand the immediate disbursement of a $200,000 cash grant to citizens, as food prices continue to climb on the local market during the festive season. WIN Member of Parliament Dr. Andre Lewis said Guyanese should not be toyed with, particularly at a time of hardship, as he chided President Finale over remarks he made on the campaign trail ahead of the last elections. In reference to cash grants and the election which was pending at the time, President Ali told citizens that should they behave, it would be a bright Christmas for them. But the WIN Member of Parliament said the President's remarks were deeply disrespectful.
Guyana's education system is collapsing while families struggle under unacceptable cost of living. Schools remain unsafe and poorly equipped. Bullying continues unchecked in our schools, and thousands of children, especially in rural and hinterland regions, lack reliable transportation. At the same time, many schools operate with little or no internet access, making digital learning impossible despite national initiatives such as the Guyana Digital School. Without connectivity, devices, and support, these programs fail the very communities they claim to serve. Parents are fighting to keep their children in school, while food, transportation, and school supplies become more expensive every month.
At the WIN press conference last week, Dr. Lewis said the party is not only making a case for cash transfers, but a broad-based program that would see the enhancement of social programs and investments in education to improve school infrastructure, increase internet connectivity, and provide students with reliable transportation.
Cash grants are not favors to the Guyanese people. They are necessities in a country whose oil revenue continue to rise, whose citizens are entitled to a share of the wealth, but are only given promises. Families cannot survive on conditional promises.
The WIN Member of Parliament also contended that the hardships being faced by families have led to an increase in the dropout rate for schools, with some schools also seeing a decline in matriculation.
WIN therefore calls for decisive national action. Despite repeated promises, the government has still not delivered enhanced financial support for families. Even though record oil earnings suggest that it is possible to deliver cash grants,
Lewis said the WIN party has already submitted a series of questions on school dropouts, matriculation trends, and the NGSA outcomes to the National Assembly, adding that the Guyanese family deserve dignity, transparency, and a fair share of the nation's resources, not political theatrics. With less than 10 days to go before Christmas and some citizens still holding their breath for an announcement of a cash grant in time for the season, Minister responsible for Finance, Dr. Ashley Singh, has stated that the government will use the cash grant program and other measures such as job creation and skills development to ensure prosperity for all citizens. Appearing on the Starting Point podcast over the weekend, Dr. Singh said the cash grant initiative remains part of the government's long-term plans.
We have said that we're going to continue to provide support and targeted support to the Guyanese population, but it has to be a comprehensive range of policies, and this is what every leader in the People's Progressive Party civic government and every leader in our party has been at pains to emphasize, that we introduced cash grants, like I said, and over the course of time we will provide cash grants to the Guyanese population, but that will certainly not be the only means through which we will bring and deliver upliftment and improvement to the lives of the Guyanese people.
But the opposition parties have been nagging the government to provide a cash grant to citizens for the Christmas holidays. Minister Singh said the government is still keen on its cash grant initiative. However, he noted that injections of large cash into the economy have the potential to drive prices up, if not coupled with other suitable and complementary policies.
Because what we want ultimately is for every single Guyanese person to be able to take care of themselves, to be able to get the right skills that they're able to earn and get a good quality job, and to be able to take care of themselves, and even moreover, not only to take care of themselves, but to be able also to build household and individual wealth. We have said on repeated occasions that our objective is for national prosperity to be translated into community and household and individual prosperity.
The finance minister noted too that the government is not against cash grants, reminding that it is the PP civic government that introduced the initiative.
And so cash grants will be a part of a much bigger and wider range of policies aimed ultimately at lasting economic empowerment of every single Guyanese citizen.
President Irfan Ali has repeatedly said that he intends to keep promises made while campaigning ahead of last September's elections.
Whether you're heading up the highway or just picking up the kids in Guyana, do it in power and style with the Isuzu MU-X. With the 7 full-size seats, turbo diesel power, and off-road control, Isuzu MU-X is built to handle any family lifestyle. Available at Marix, the authorized Isuzu dealer. Call 226-1306 for more details. Isuzu MU-X, robust, safe, and bold.
Your business is built on hard work, vision, and the drive to succeed. At GBTI, we understand what it takes to grow. That's why we offer Grow, a small business service designed to help your business expand, adapt, and reach its full potential. From new opportunities to new milestones, we're here to support you every step of the way. Grow from GBTI. Progress starts here.
Something new has been growing, and it's now ready for you to pick.
Fresh.
Taste the Fruta freshness. Pick the fresh new 200 ml size today. Live Frutiful.
Guyana's economy is rapidly transforming, and we're all part of it. Guyoil is at the forefront of this development by providing reliable and efficient energy and supporting community development from the very core. 100% of Guyoil's profit goes back to building schools, roads, and other important infrastructure that connects our cities and towns, providing fuel to domestic, marine, industrial, and aerial transportation. Guyoil has now repositioned itself as a market leader in the petroleum industry, building a better future for all of us.
Make this Christmas happen for everyone this year with Republic Bank. Make this Christmas happen with Republic Bank this year. Okay, let's do this thing. Okay, let's do this thing. Okay, let's do this thing.
With your regional and international news tonight, I am Svetlana Marshall. In the region, Chile has elected the far-right-wing Jose Antonio Cas to be its next president after an election campaign that was dominated by themes of security, immigration, and crime. Cas beat the governing left-wing coalition candidate Jeanette Jara decisively with more than 58% of the vote in its third attempt at running for president. It marks the biggest shift to the right since the end of Chile's military dictatorship in 1990. In his first speech to supporters as president-elect, Cas said, "Chile will once again be free from crime, free from anguish, and free from fear." At a gathering of his backers in the capital Santiago, many draped in Chilean flags chanted in jubilation. Throughout the campaign, Cas portrayed Chile as a country that was descending into chaos and insecurity. He pledged to restore order and crack down on irregular migration, as well as implementing sharp spending cuts. Cas is an admirer of Donald Trump, who is likely to become a close ally, and his policies echo those of the U.S. president. He has pledged a border wall on Chile's porous frontier with Peru and Bolivia, maximum security prisons, and mass deportations of irregular migrants, many of whom are from Venezuela. 17 people were killed and 20 were injured after a bus carrying school children fell off a cliff in a rural area in northern Colombia, the local governor said on Sunday night. In a post on X earlier in the day, the governor of Antioquia, Andres Julian, said the bus was traveling from the Caribbean town of Tulu to Medellin after a school trip and was carrying students from a local high school. The students had been celebrating their graduation on the beach, he added on Sunday night. And finally tonight, international news. Australia vowed stricter gun laws on Monday as it began mourning victims of its worst mass shooting in almost 30 years in which police accused a father and son of killing 15 people at a Jewish celebration at Sydney's famed Bondi Beach. The older gunman, age 50, was killed at the scene, taking the tally of dead to 16, while his 24-year-old son was in a critical condition in hospital, police told a press conference. Police have not released the suspects' names. 2 flags of militant group Islamic State were found in the gunman's vehicle, ABC News reported without citing a source. The incident has raised questions about whether Australia's gun laws, among the toughest in the world, need an overhaul, with police saying the older suspect had held a firearm license since 2015, along with 6 registered weapons. For between 10 and 20 minutes on Sunday evening, the gunman had fired on persons at the beach, gunning down men, women, and children. The victims were aged between 10 and 87. Among them were a rabbi who was a father of 5, a Holocaust survivor, and a 10-year-old girl, according to interviews, officials, and local media reports. The 40 people taken to hospital after the attack included 2 police officers who were in a serious but stable condition, police said. And that's your News Source Evening Bulletin for tonight. I'm Svetlana Marshall, wishing you a pleasant evening.